Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. How's everyone doing today? Get your tea and let's chat before we get into the video. Recently, I posted in the community tab that I would like to do a challenge the month of February before Ramadan. My friend in Three Rivers is doing a challenge for 2 whole months. Eat what you have at home, what's in your freezer, what's in your cabinet, what's in your pantry. So I said to myself, which I also joined last year's summer with her, collecting all the veggies and fruits in our land, in our farm. And I thought, wait a minute, this challenge this year, I can definitely do it because the month of Ramadan is coming right after February, the beginning of March. So this challenge that I'm going to be a part of is going to be eat what is in my freezer, in my pantry, my cabinets, everything that we have been collecting. And the reason I am doing that is Ramadan is coming. Usually a lot of us, when we hear Ramadan is coming, all we do is just grab and go to the store and just say, we need rice, we need meat, we need this. And instead of going to check what we have in our cabinets, do we need this? What are we making? And all of that. As Muslim moms, we are the ones who does the budget and the kitchen and all of that, which we enjoy. But we also miss doing sadaqah, especially the month of Ramadan. What's sadaqah? Charity. And it's really highly in Islam recommended that as women, little things that we give and it's consistent, you will be able to see from your own home, your own health, and the hereafter, inshallah. So this month I'm gonna encourage you and encourage your families and friends. Let's take a part of this February challenge. Let's eat what is in our pantry and empty our freezers, empty everything that we have. The people who are doing this challenge with me, each family is different and you know what your family needs. For me, I also checked and I will share it with you, the things that I have at home. Can I get through this? Like the first week of February, my husband and I and the children are taking some time to Minnesota. That trip was set quite some time ago. And I said, you know what, we still will do that. We won't eat at home that specific time. Otherwise, the rest of the month, we are not going to order out, which I live in a small town and it makes it so much easier for me, alhamdulillah, that we cannot find any halal foods to go out to eat. So we will make sure the month of February that we don't go out looking for outside food. With eating that way, we can save money, inshallah. So I encourage you to check and take an inventory in your kitchen and your pantries and also say maybe the whole month of February, I will spend this amount of money. Maybe you need eggs if your chickens are not giving you eggs, or you need dairy or whatever that is. So for us, I was talking to my husband, our biggest expense is food, honestly. Even though we grow a lot of veggies and fruits and honey from our land and having the trees for maple syrup, all of that is still, I'm seeing the biggest expense is food. And I know food got even more expensive now. And I was telling him, I said, everything that we have in the freezer, in the cabinets, we have to eat that before Ramadan comes. And I was thinking how much money, instead of spending hundreds of groceries this month of February, I'm telling myself, just if something comes up that I wasn't thinking of it before I would go to the challenge, maybe I'll have, my budget will be maybe $40. It's going to be 9 of us. So everything we have at home, that we have to eat, and cleaning products and all of that too. I have to make sure I have a $40 on the side, and that's it. And also when we go to Minnesota, I want to take you and show you the Somali Mall before Ramadan. So that's the only time we will spend money is when we go to Minnesota, and we will go there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll come back, so it'll be 2 days, the whole February, that basically we'll spend money to eat out, because they have halal foods and it's my culture, and I want my children to go and see that, and they love going to the Somali Moon, and I will share that with you too. I encourage you, come and join with me this challenge, and I'll go ahead and take an inventory of what we have, and I'll show you my freezers. Come along. First thing I decided to do was to talk to my husband about it, if we can join this challenge. And then I included the rest of the family, the children. Even Anwar is taking a part of it. So as a large family, when you want to do anything, even small families, it's a good idea to talk to everyone that's on board and will be able to help you. As moms, wives, and homemakers, we need that support. So since we are a large family, mashallah, tabarakallah, we shop large quantities. That's the cheapest way that I can feed our family. So I asked the children to come and to please help. And for a long time, I have been putting off to do the refill, the jars, and we use glass jars for health reasons and our hormones. So not too long ago, I did a big baking sourdough breads and pizza. So my flour jars are empty. So Sam is helping to fill the flour. We buy all-purpose organic flour from Costco. And then I asked Zach to find, I have a little closet where I keep all the grains. So Zach is going to help fill the rice, because my family, they love carbs, rice and flour and lentils and beans. So for us to have those stable foods for the family, then I shop as cheap as possible and as organic as I can. And Anwar is trying to shop here at the fish tank, and he climbs every day there, sits and waits for a piece of fish. So anyway, the children are helping, and it's really important as a wife, as a homemaker, to get this kind of help and support, and to also communicate with the rest of the family, so we are all in this together. So I am not feeling, lonely and alone by myself with a challenge or anything that we want to do in the kitchen. It helps when you involve the children, then they understand that, oh, can we go out or can we do this? So while they were filling everything, I was taking inventory and seeing what am I missing. As you can see, my shelf is quite empty. Some of them have a little bit of rice, a little bit of oats. So this will take a little time for you to join the challenge, but it's okay. Check everything you have, put it into the jars. Like, as you can see, the cocoa is almost empty. So all of these empty jars, I would like to fill it, and whatever I cannot fill, then I'll just go ahead and put it into the dishwasher and keep them clean. This oats, you can see old-fashioned oats we use. I will have to fill that. We have some rice going on. So once, maybe every few months, I will go ahead and order some pumpkin seed and sesame seed and all the nuts that we need, cashews, pecans, and walnuts, and the things that my family enjoys, instead of just shopping things that I like by myself and then the rest of the family don't like it. So I usually focus on something that's all of us like and enjoy it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and refill everything. Lentils, we love lentil soup, and black beans and rice and all of those cheap staples. So everything came together, all the dry goods. Alhamdulillah, I am set for this challenge. Doing this challenge actually encouraged me to clean my shelf and have everything ready for now. I just made it down here. Let's open the freezer. Let's start the door. I have some berries from the garden. We have some raspberries, more raspberries, blueberries, few bags. And then let's see, we have some bones right here. They have little meat. I can use it for bone broth. And this other side, we have lots of chicken feet for bone broth. Here we have a bunch of livers. And I have some beef oxtail that we had a quarter cow before. And I have few more beef oxtail. Bunch of breads, sourdough, homemade breads, banana bread. What is this? This is zucchini bread with no nuts. And I have some buns. These have to be finished. And then I have a bunch of chilies. These trays are chilies. Here is beef with carrots and peas. What is this? This is more berries. I'm probably gonna put it in by the door. I arranged things. So we have a bunch of beefs. We have some spaghetti sauces under here. And then we have chickens that are already frozen. We have more chicken. We have spaghetti sauce, honey mustard chicken. This is Thai chicken. These are some more bean. As you can see, it's chili with vegetables. We have more chicken tenders. I have burgers. So this area is all full of freezer meals, alhamdulillah. And here I have a beef brisket that probably will feed us a couple of days. I have a whole turkey that will be days of feeding also. And I have more chicken feet. I have back here, it's deer meat from the year before. And I have a bag of shrimp also. So we are honestly set for all these freezer meals. That itself will be enough to empty and use them before Ramadan. And then I have another freezer. Let's go visit that. Whew, it is cold. Let me get off the floor. So I think all of these should be enough. I would like to finish them before Ramadan comes. That's really enough food for now. It is loud here. Our furnace is here. This freezer is here too, and it's still cold. So let's go through what we have here. All of these are pizza doughs that when I need to make pizza, I can just get it out, the dough, and set it on the counter a couple of hours or overnight, and that's it, and make a pizza. We have some lamb bones here too. If I need to make some kind of soup, throw the lamb bone in there. This is lamb from our farm, so that's good. Then we have more lamb stew. This is also lamb liver, if somebody wants lamb liver. More lamb. This is gonna have to go. My husband's friend, whenever we slaughter lamb, he makes him a bag and shares. So I'm gonna put this back. Let me just move these for now because my hands are freezing. I should have put on some gloves. This is 20. Oof. Be patient with me. 2023 duck from our farm. And then what is this? These are ribs. We can probably grill them out maybe. And then we have a whole chicken left from our 2023 from our farm. We had a bunch of chickens that we took care of it. So that's what's in here. So I have to make sure we finish these foods that are here. Let's put this one back. Daddy, my husband's friend, every time we slaughter, he tries to give him some meat, so we have to make sure. And he's like an hour away from us, so it's hard to get rid of it. So I'm gonna put these back so there's enough food to eat, honestly. So let's shut that, and then let's check the bottom of this fridge. My husband got in here one day and cleaned the whole thing. So there is one lamb bone broth, and these, you guys all remember, not too long ago I made. These are all beef and chicken bone broths, homemade. So we have to finish those before we can make any chicken feet bone broth for Ramadan. So that's what this fridge is looking like. And then we have, this is my favorite that I have to show you. It looks so simple and easy, but I love seeing it. We have tons and tons of eggs. As you guys remember, it's spring last year, 2023. We had so many of eggs, so we are going to use those too. And here is what I have. What do we have here? We have some frozen eggs. Yes, we froze a bunch of eggs. Let's see. That, and oh, we have lots of them too here. Let's see this one. Yep. These eggs I can use it for bacon too. And samosas, these needs to be used. They were all from May 23, so that's perfect. We gotta use them too. Before I even start using 2023's jams, we have to use all these jams from 2022. These have to be prioritized. Last year in the summer season, we were able to ferment lots of beets and can different kind of tomato sauces with homegrown herbs, cilantro, basil. So I need to use these bigger sauces that we have to before 2024 starts. Extra jams, all kind of infused garlic oils and rosemary oils. Before 2024 comes, I need to make sure that I feed my family all kind of goods from last year. And we were able to pressure cook some bone broths and more raspberry jams, raspberries from our bushes, and gonna roll us. So all these kind of foods, we have to make sure I feed my family. And if you all remember last year, we did a lot of homegrown of herbs, lots of herbs that we collected throughout the summer season 2023. Lots of Thai basil, sage, oregano, marjoram, thyme, cilantro, all of those we were able to home grow cheap way. And also passion flower, as you can see, some of them we dried it. We'll be able to make herbal teas that will make you healthy and calm, good for hormones, and take a bath with it. We were also able to collect lots of different kind of mint, and we're able to use the dehydrator machine. And so this way I'll be making lots of different kind of herbal teas for my family, since it's still gonna be cold in February. And we were able to keep all those dry goods, herbs from our farm, put them into glass jars and save it. So I'll be using my cooking herbs a lot, and we're able to label it in all kind of different apple mint, spearmint, all kind of different mints that we were able to dry it. Just boil some of the minties and add with a little bit of honey from our farm, so that's what I will be also feeding, and I don't have to rush and getting herbs and teas from the store. Let's check all the spices that we collected throughout the summer and we dried it. So I believe I have enough herbs and spices, so I am set. We have few maple syrup still left if I make pancakes or waffles or anything to use for the flour, so that way we are set. I need to finish all these spices as well before I purchase any more. And inside my cabinet, that's what I have. That's what I'm gonna put to use, inshallah. And for butter and oil, a friend of mine makes butter ghee, so she made this for me a while ago, and I have that. I haven't even used it. The beef strips, when I cook, I kept some of the grease from there, and I will use that. This is some also beef tallow that Sabrina gave it to me as a gift. I will use that too, inshallah. And this butter ghee is the one I made homemade, and this is all is left for now, and so that's good, so I don't have to look for other butters and stuff. So these maple syrups are from when we tapped last year our trees. That's what's left, so I have to make sure we finish that this year before we tap the trees again. For example, this hot sauce, it's from 2 years ago, that when we were canning 2 summers ago, so I have to make sure this is used. We have a little bit left in our fridge too, so I have to finish that other hot sauce before I open this. I have been keeping all the mason jars here. Whatever I use, I wash it, sanitize it in the dishwasher, and then put them here. So now all I need is to prepare some honey and bring it up here so it's available for use. Let's take some of these jars too to get some honey. So the honey stays here. These are really heavy. This one is in the warmer, so I'm gonna ask them to help me with this one. Here is our honey station. Go ahead, Sharif. And thank you. I'm just gonna keep some down here for space reasons. I just wanted to share it with you. Look at this one, it's so creamy, and then each season is different. Look at this one, it's so dark, so each season is different. So I'm gonna take these up there. I am waiting for you. What do you think? Can we do this together? Let's do it together. I hope I gave you enough ideas. And I already started the end of January, so I have few videos ready for you guys to get more ideas what we eat in a week, preparing for Ramadan also. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, give the videos thumbs up, and please share it with your friends and family and your neighbors. As moms, we need to stick together and manage our kitchens and save the money we need to save for our families, for a trip if you need to, whatever you might have, or you want a Ramadan time to give more charity, write it down, who do you want to help, and so on. So let's do this challenge before the month of Ramadan, inshallah. And I will see you guys next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Tea time. I'm drinking green tea with mint. No more takeouts, right?